All right now, family, here we are once again in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yehovah with this powerful life-giving message already titled for you and me right at part 1, a which in the family exposed, called Ekena Desi Justina Bangbe, our Facebook user's name Favor John C. Flash, Let the Dead Bury Their Own Dead, part 12. Family case, I shared this in the news feed and you haven't listened to 1 up to 11, please kindly drop it and go and listen to them all in order for you to understand where we are coming. So we have gone so far. All right. So right now, I want to comment a little liberation on part 11. As you can see, the both is going to be uploaded together. All right now. The part I still want to throw more light in, it is let us make man in our own image. That is Genesis 1, 26 to 37, 27, excuse me. And we see over there 26, Genesis 1, 26, Abayuwa said, let us make man in our own image, all right? So who was the image of Abayuwa, or who is the image of Abayuwa? That is the first man, Adam, and Adam posterities. And we now also see right in Revelation 13, okay, I think verses 15 over there, the image of the beast. And we also see again in Isaiah 14, 12 to 15, we also see that the beast said he will make himself like the Most High. So the Most High have an image, the beast, the serpent, the dragon also have an image, okay? So who are they? Not that it is, not that every children 100%. Every single children, let me put it so clear, from this medication or whatever that the doctor is producing these days, fertilizing humans' egg by drugs, they are giants. Not just only them alone. And the reason why this one I take it into okay, into an account or seriously, it is that it is the event of the last day. Okay, now when you go back to Genesis, you see what was going on over there. This is the very period of a time we are right now in the spirit realm. So right now, according to the research I did, okay, prior to this IVF, men is doing producing men. Okay, they said it begins about 40 years now. Okay, and about almost 8 million children has already been, made through it. Just in 40 years, 800. All right, 800 children, 800 children. So it is the movement of the last day. Because the dragon knew his time is so short. So that is the reason why he is doing this. He want to pump a demon from the bottomless pit right on this earth in order to wage war against the Holy Seed. That you can see Revelation 20, okay, verses 7. As he came out from prison, he said, not gather Gog and Magog. And their number was uncountable. They are already here. So right now, the place I really want to liberate on was that let us make man in our own image. Right now, once the serpent gave this promise unto, here I am, let us see today, here I am, Genesis 3:5. We say Abiyawa have an image. And we also say the beast have an image. And we also see that the beast said he's going to make himself like the Most High. Okay, I will make myself like the Most High. All right, now Genesis 3:5. Listen now, the promise the serpent gave unto the woman to make her like the Most High. All right, to give her the Godhead. And today the womb is still serving as the Godhead. Today our womb has caused a lot of damages here on earth. Okay, helping the serpent to produce demons and bring them down here on earth. All right, now our womb is the one doing that. Listen to part 11. If you haven't, I read now. For Jehovah doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as Jehovah, knowing good and evil. As the woman is being like Jehovah today, these are all the things or serpent they are doing to the producing human being using drugs, to release the follicle, drugs, not to produce uncountable eggs. All right, now. So we go now. This thing goes back way back to point 8, okay? According to other research I also did, you can also do this research. Technology today has, brought a lot of, understanding to humanity. Right now, other research that I did. So these doctors can also freeze your child. The one they produce already, they call it embryo. Okay, after they mix the man's sperm into the woman's egg, they fertilize the child. All right. Therefore, they will frozen. They call it frozen embryo, and put them in the incubator. They said it can last 10 years, whatever. So right now, they put them in the fridge. So whenever you just want to get pregnant, you just go to the doctor and they just do the transfer, bring it out from the incubator or wherever, and put it inside your womb. That is God. I don't make myself like the most star. The womb of the woman is really helping a lot. Right now, how much does it cost? They said from 20,000 to 25,000. You need to buy the child. And a woman that is donating egg, they call the donor. So now donor giving out your egg, you don't want a child, you just want to give it out. They sell it 30,000. They also call it open market. In the market where you can buy human's egg. So what kind of egg is that? Who is releasing that egg? You pay 30,000 to buy a baby? Really? And you call that a child? That is the money. This is another word, another way, faster way. Serpent, is importing demon into this world because he knew his time is short. Right now, the way I quickly want to also elaborate on that of Solomon, and we see polygamy begins right from the Lamech, okay? Lamech, that is the sister from Cain, the very seed of Semper, the very first giant on earth. All right, listen to part 11. You're going to see it all over. They just want to throw little liberation on it. Right now, we see Abba Yewa start with one man, and one woman took just one rape from the man, and there comes the woman. All right, now King Solomon, that is Second Kings chapter 11 or so. Let me be sure. All right, First Kings chapter 11. He was having 1,000 wives. So now, how did Allah do that? Why? I knew Allah is the cause of all this. Yes, listen to part 11. He is the one doing the dragon. All right, he is the serpent. Okay, all right now, Solomon having 1,000 wives. So where did the 1,000 ribs came from? Because every man always carry their wife inside of them. One rib. Now where do Adam get? Excuse me. Solomon get what? 1,000 what? Ribs. So you see now, that is why they are deformed. That is why they deformed. That is why you see all these dwarf. That is why you see all these cripple. That is why you see all these disabled people. Because it is a delusion. All right? A thing that's supposed to make one woman. Now, you are not taking the 24 ribs of a man. Although ribs grow is the only bone that grow fast back. Even though Allah pulled away all 24, at least you should have also give Solomon 24 wives. Why 1,000? So where did you get the ribs of 1,000 women from? You see, you give it unto just one man. Now, Quran, we see that Allah gave go ahead for polygamy and polyandry. And also, again, Allah himself also said that Sahih Bukhari also, I quoted it at part 11, that Allah said, Muhammad said, Allah told him that Solomon, if you want, say in the name of Allah, I'm going to get, 100 women pregnant tonight. If he said in the name of Allah, why he is having says, pray in the name of Allah on top of his wife, there definitely Allah is going to give 100 children to 100. Oh man, oh my father, that night. And it is so, except if Solomon failed to say in the name of Allah. But if Solomon goes by the name of Allah, why Bambangi? If he said 100 women tonight, I'm giving you all pregnancies, it's coming alive. So Allah is the author of all this because it is the last empire to go, which is the very Sharia. Now, the very last point to go in this very part. Next week, we're also going to look into the blasphemy. How did it work? Okay, point 9. Now we start part 12. Okay, point 9. Why should Abba Yewa hate Esau? Why? Why did he hate Esau? So let's dig into that. That is the point 9. Here I am, Romans chapter 9, verses 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Why? So we go back to where it all begins. Genesis 25:21, I read. And Isaac entreated Jehovah for his wife because she was barren, and Jehovah was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children strangled. Do you know what strangle is? You can also do your simple, research. And the children struggled together. That is, there was confusion, there was war, there was fight, battle, wrestling right in the womb. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yehovah. Listen, and this is where the message is. Why Abba Yewa hate Esau. And Yehovah said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb. Do you know what nations is? Two, to be two. That is two different nationality. Okay, they are not from one kingdom. Two different nationality. And two manner, listen now, and two manner of people shall be separated from your bars. Do you know what two manner of people is? Can you also, teach yourself that? And one people shall be stronger than the other people. And the one that is going to be stronger, that is who? Yakub. Okay, the one he loved. And the elder shall serve the younger. Wait a minute now. And the other people, he said the other people shall be stronger than the other one. So the one that is stronger, that like I said already, is the one he loved. It's gonna help. He gave this very one, which is Yakub, his name. Okay. Proverbs 18 tells so the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. Is a strong tower. So you're gonna know why Abiyawa gave him his name right from the womb when the war was going on. Listen again. Oh, and the elder shall serve the younger. Who is the elder? It is Esau, the very one you hate. He said you're gonna be a slave until the one I loved. Okay. Now, what did Quran or Sahih Bukhari or Sahih Muslim? Sahih Bukhari also says so, and Sahih Muslim also says so. Sahih Muslim 26:87. What did he say? He said Islam, they are slave. Allah don't have no son. Any worshipper of Allah, they are slaves of Allah. So we get the confirmation already. Okay. So, but we are still putting more to prove it. It's deep. Okay. Here I am in the book of Yashar, chapter 26. The book of Yashar, the very royal law we all carried. Make references to the book of Yashar, Joshua 10:30, 2 Samuel 18, excuse me, 2 Samuel 1 verses 18, and again, 2 Timothy 3:8. Okay, make references to the book of Yashar. Quickly, I want to read some part, very, very interesting. Okay, now I take from okay, 9 verses 9. In about 7 months after the children struggled together with her. So when the 7 months was completed, the war begins. All right, because that makes completement. And it and it pained her greatly that she was worried on account of them, and she said to all the women who were then in the land, did such a thing happen to you as it has to me? And they said unto her, No. And she said unto them, Why am I alone in this amongst all the women that were upon earth? And she now went. This case was serious. He said, No woman said, all the women in the land said, we have never ever experienced such a thing in our lives. So she now asked, Why now, me alone, in all over the earth, going through this? Now it was a tough case. She sent message to Shem. She sent to Abel. Abel, and she also sent to Father Abraham for all of them to go into prayer and begin to ask Abiyahu, what is going on? I'm in serious. They now went to the Mount Moriah to inquire of Yahuwah, because the popular royal law make it so simple, but here it was a confusion. Okay, what was going on? So where I just read, because exactly the same thing, I don't want to waste time on that. And I said, two nations are in your womb, two manner of people that must be separated. All right. So now let's put some more. The war. Now Revelation 12:7 makes it so clear there was war in heaven. So what brings about this war? We see the picture, the characteristics of the two groups right in Revelation 12:7. Okay, Michael and his angel fought against the dragon, which is Allah, and the dragon and his angels fought back. And these are the two nations right in the womb of Rebecca. Now we want to unveil why should Abiyahu hate Esau. Remember, Isaac, the one you call Isaac, is Abiyahu's servant. Now, why should Abiyahu put two nations in the womb of his wife? And said, I love one, but the other one I just hate. It won't be doing that, right? Not at all. There's a strong mystery over there. That's what we want to unveil right now. All right, now this word did not just begin in the womb of Rebecca, but rather it begins even before Rebecca's surface. Listen, now two manner of people. He's speaking of two different nationality. So here I am, Genesis 12. I want to we are here, to begin the whole journey from this particular place. I read now verses 2 to 3, and I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that blesses thee, and curse them that curseth thee. And in thee, listen, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. Serpent capitalized on this. In you, the blessing is going to spread to the four corners of the earth. In you, from your own offspring, your own child. He capitalized on this, and quickly he now tried to throw in his own seed to carry this covenant. We put some more. It's deep, okay? Now, homework for you. Read Genesis 15. You can read all 12, all 15, all 16, all 17. That is where the covenant is. That was why there was war. You want to come and steal my blessing? There must be war. Justin, you want to rob from me? You are impersonating me. All right? My baptism name is called princess. And you also say you are the princess of the wind. All right now. You are fighting for the diamond. See, that simply speaks of wealth. Really? Okay now. The wicked shall never know what is peace. I read now. Genesis 15:9, excuse me. Then he said, when Abayewa also remake the covenant again, the promises, and said, you're going to be having your own child, not Eliezer. I read 9. And he said unto him, take me an ephah of 3 years old, and as a goat, and a she goat of 3 years old, and a ram of 3 years old, and a dove, and a young pigeon. And he took them all this, and divided them in the midst, and let them pieces, and against one against other, but the bells divided it not. 11. And when fowl, listener is unclean spirit, and when the fowl came down upon the carcasses, Abraham drove them away. You see, fowl is unclean spirit. You can see that in Revelation 17. Yeah, 19. Excuse me, 19. 17, 19. Yeah, 19. Precisely. 12 now. And when the sun, listen now, and when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Adam. A deep sleep fell upon Avram. I say Adam. Avram. And lo, an horror of great darkness fell upon him. Horror of great darkness, terror, horror of great darkness fell upon him. Who was that horror? Is the unclean spirit, which is the foul spirit, the one we can also call the witches and wizard, okay? So now, I want to break it step by step. So what was the sun? So when the sun goes down, okay? So the sun is the light of the world, okay? Which is Yehoshua HaMashiach. You can see Genesis 1, 16 for that. So now, when the sun goes down, okay, then the sleep, fell upon him. That is when the bridegroom, the sun is Yehoshua over there, when the bridegroom delayed, in fulfilling his promises to Father Abraham, okay, he delayed. You can also say Matthew 25 for the 1 to 11. He delayed in fulfilling that promises. Therefore, a deep sleep now fell upon Abraham. Why? You can also see Hebrew 11 verses 12. Okay, it was being considered dead because you are going to carry a unique glory. You can't carry that unique glory, without no strong faith. Your faith has to be really strong. Consider yourself dead. No more egg. No more egg from Mama Sarah. Your sperm is going to be because now you are old man. So consider yourself dead completely. When you also go completely, excuse me. When you also go to Genesis 2, you're also going to see Abayewa cause a deep sleep to fall upon the man. In order for your completement to come, you need to go down, as though you were dead. Adam was dead, he received a resurrection. So like that of Father Abraham, he was also dead. The womb, everything was gone. No more fertilization of egg. Everything was gone. All right. So for that, he need a resurrection. So for a 90 years old woman, to bring forth this unique child, it speaks of, great faith. So Abba, you want to consider you dead. And so that he will be able to give you restoration. Resurrection, because you are going to carry a unique glory unspeakable. Okay, so that is why he died. For the great completement of Adam to come, he needs to go down. For Father Abraham to carry this glory, he needs to go, they need to die. He was considered dead. Okay, that is what the Hebrew where I quoted said. Here I am in the book of Yashir, chapter 15. You're going to get this account in Genesis 16. Okay, but I'm reading from the book of Yashir. Okay, 30, 50 verses 30. You can read it, or if you have it, it is wonderful. Now, therefore, here is thy wife. You know, Pharaoh took our mama Sarah, from the gods of Egypt, the one that worshipped the dragon, the great dragon, which is Allah. 30 now. Now, therefore, here is thy wife. Take her and go from our land, lest we all die on her account. And Pharaoh took more cattle, maid servants, and maid servants, and silver and gold to give to Abram. And he returned unto him Sarai his wife. And the king took a maid whom he begot from his concubines, and he gave her to Sarai for a handmaid. And the king said to his daughter, it is better for thee, my daughter, to be a handmaid in this man's house than to be mistress in my house, after we have behead the evil that befell us on account of this woman. And Abraham rose. Okay, now I hand over the Agar. This is how Agar sneaking into the family. Now something is going well. Sephat is manipulating over here. He is playing game over here. He wants to capitalize on the where I read Genesis 12, 2 to 3. In you, our family is going to be blessed. And through Abraham, we know he said, I'm going to give you a great name. Abraham did not just have a great name here on earth, okay, but he also have a great name right in the bosom in hell. When you go to the bosom of Abraham, it's even bigger than this world. And it's been called the bosom of Father Abraham. Everyone in hell knows about Abraham. Like you and I, the whole world also knows about him, except the unbeliever that have not even know anything about the royal law. So, dragon, which is Allah, sneaking, that is why Esau was being hit. It's another nation. You see, we are also read Genesis 15, okay, from 19 to 12 of 13. So where we know the founder was unclean spirit, okay, that wanted to devour the plants, that wanted to rob the covenant. And it said a great horror of darkness now fall upon Abraham. All right. So what was that great? It is Ishmael and it is Esau. They are thieves from the underworld. These are nations that need to be separated from the covenant. Let's see now. When you go to Matthew 24, 21, that is the great tribulation. Ezekiel 29, 3, the great red dragon. Revelation 12, 3, the great dragon. Revelation 12, 9, the great dragon. Revelation 7, 14, these are the one that came from a great tribulation. It is Esau, it is Ishmael. They are doing the works of Allah. We put some more. Yeah, and that's why you also go to Genesis, Revelation 6, Revelation chapter 6. Ishmael is there, and Esau, they are all there for the last battle. All right, now, here I am, Genesis again 17. This is where the covenant is. This is what they want to rob. Allah, first of all, sneak in through a guy. It did not work. Ishmael was cast out. Again, Allah did it mysteriously. This is what they call spiritual husband. Listen, I read verses 18. And Abraham said unto Yahuwah, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. No, you can't live. 19. And Yahuwah said, Sarai, thy wife, shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isiach. What is the meaning of that? Laughter. In his presence is fullness of joy. Okay, Ishmael is going to be calling over there. Oh, whoa, 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 yeah, me, oh. But the name of our progenitor simply means laugh, smile. In his presence is fullness of joy, okay? And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. So who did the seed? What covenant? Abaywan needs to establish with him. It's deep. It is the covenant of the kingdom. It is the covenant of the 12 tribe. They came from who? Yakub. All right. And Ishmael also have 12 princes, okay? When you also go down, you'll see Ishmael also have 12 princes. But our own is the one that holds the four corner of the earth. Revelation 21. If you also go to Deborah, Deuteronomy 32, 8 to 9, even while Israel was they were still angel in heaven, the earth is already, be written in their name in the four corner of the earth. Because it said when Yahweh separated the nations, where did he separate the nation and scattered them? It was Genesis 11. And this time the 12th tribe doesn't exist at all on earth. Rather, they were already existing in heaven. That was why the whole earth is being divided according to their names. He said he divided the whole land of the earth according to the name of the sons of Jacob. Yakub. They owns the earth is their property. Okay? All right now. So this one, Allah want to steal away. That was why there was war in the womb. First of all, he came, he sneaked in. Allah was the one, he did it. All right, this is what they call spiritual husband. All right now, he did it. He did impregnate Agar. And Agar is going to be seen, sampled himself as of Abraham. Okay, that is what they call spiritual husband. This devil is going to masquerade, use the face of the one you love or the face of the one you know, or whatever, to mask himself and come to do it to you. That is, this one is almost everywhere. They call it spiritual husband. Then you'll be thinking it's spiritual. No, reality is going on. Get you pregnant and you just give to the one. All right, now let me not fast forward myself. Why did he hate Esau? Let's put some more. So here is why he hates Esau. Did you see now? Esau is another nation, another manner of people. And Esau is coming to carry out the will of Allah, the red dragon. Okay. All right, now you see 2 eggs is being released in one womb. And these 2 eggs simply called dizygotic, okay? And this dizygotic, woman always releases 1 egg, all right, each month. Now, in your menstrual cycle, while you are ovulating, only 1 egg is being released, okay? But in the case of a fraternal twins, it's not so. You're going to be releasing 2 eggs from your 2 fallopian tubes, okay? So right now, these 2 eggs now speaks of 2 different nature and 2 different manner of people, right in one womb, but with 2 different sperm. That is why sometimes I just bless Abiyawa, because all this is here for us to understand what the Bible is. Actually, there is a twins with 2 different sperm, but in one womb. That is what they call dizygotic. Okay, these dizygotic twins, that is fraternal twins. That is 2 sperm, 2 different father, but 1 mother at the same time. Just at the same time. Now, serpent also catalyzed when Isaac entreat of Abiyawa and speak to Abiyawa about his wife is buried, Rebecca is buried. Please do something for us. Simply heard of it. He knew Abiyawa answered already. He knew it is time to bring about the 12, the one that is going to bring about the 12th tribe, where the covenant will be consummated eternally right away. It is something drastic in the spirit realm. He maxed up. He caused the release of another egg. Normally, that is what I said. I said this is dizygotic, or these 2 eggs being released by just 1 woman, because when a woman releases 1 egg, you can still have twins if they are 1 father and 1 mother. If the friend is sperm is from 1 man, of course you can still have twins just in 1 egg. Let me also illustrate it for you. But when it now come to that dizygotic, no, not so. It must be 2 different eggs. I don't know it's doing, and I know it's Allah itself to bring confusion. Okay, monozygotic, it is just 1 egg, 1 sperm straight away into it. Okay, that is twin with the same parents. But dizygotic, that is twins with different father. And we have it today here on earth. That is the one they call fraternal twins. 2 twins in the womb, but with 2 different father. Actually, that is what happened in the case of Esau. That is why he was being hated. He came from the underworld. He is not the son of Yakub. Isaac. It wasn't the son. Allah did it again. He sneaked in. When Abiyawa causes the releases of the ovulation, because the time has come, that is why he also put their heart. We entreat for your wife, for me to hear for you, and for me to answer the prayer and give you Oh, that I promised, that child that I promised, just speak to me about. That's why he put it in their heart. He put them in the tomb, and he did. As soon as Allah heard that, right away, knew Abigail was going to do something. He also released his egg. And when he caused the other Philippian tube to, to do that, he himself did it and planted his son. And that was why he said these are two nations, two manner of people. That is two different nationality. We see the testimony here today on earth, the one they call fraternal twins. So here's the clear picture. There is a twin in one egg called monozygotic. You see, these are from one parent. You see these two eggs is the one they call fraternal twins. Two sperm from two different men. That will happen in the case of a woman that is sleeping with multiple men. Then Allah is the one doing all these things. Serpent says he's going to make himself like the Most High. This is it, fraternal twins. They will back each other. You see the identical twins, which is the monozygotic twins. You see they face each other because they are of one nature. You see the dizygotic, you see they back each other because you are your own, I'm on my own. Right now, how did Allah did it? I want to quote the scriptures that angel can come to you as a man physically. Okay, you can see where is it? Daniel 11. Okay, I take it from Genesis 18 verses 2. Angel came as a man. Genesis 19 verses 5. Angel came as a man. Judges chapter 13. Angel came as a man. Daniel 9:21, angel came as a man. Hebrew 13:12 said, well, you should be hospitality. You should, give hospitality. Say by so doing, some of you will even welcome angel into your own house. You won't even knew it at all. Now, Acts of Apostle chapter 12, verses 9, make it so clear. When the angel came to open the prison door and bring out Peter, Peter thought he was in a vision. Peter thought it was a dream. No, it was taking place in reality. This is what they call spiritual husband. He will be banging you. You will be thinking you are seeing vision. Not at all. It is real. This is what happened to Rebecca. That was what was going on in the womb. Esau only came to steal. Now let us identify another characteristics of Esau. That 100% it is another nature. That speaks of another identity. That came from the underworld. That is the reason why you want to say, I hate her. How can you hate the child of your seven? No, this is not the child of his seven. This is from the underworld to steal the covenant. They are fighting to take the earth from Abiyahua. Ishmael came. Abiyahua knocked him out. Again, he's thinking now straight away to Rebecca and now begin to max up himself and for Rebecca to begin to see him as her husband. You think you are dreaming? Everybody is almost aware. And Christianity, this is their most favorite prayer. Okay, spiritual man, TB Joshua, die, spiritual husband, die. You will be thinking that man is having sexual intercourse with you. Dream. It is real. That is why some women when they get up, some women when they are waking, they will find their body wet. Their body is wet. That is to make it clear to you that it is real. It is not dream. We see that account from Acts of Apostle 12:9. Peter was seeing it as he was dream. No, it was real. It wasn't vision or dream. It was real. Now we are back here again to Genesis 25, where the twins is. Okay, Genesis 25:25. Now listen now. And the first one came out red. Full stop. What is red? So I want to let you know what is red. Esau was red. Simply mean Edomites. Red. What is red according to the royal law? So this is it. Esau was red. Number one, we have a lot of way to go. First of all, what is red? Red simply means sin. Okay. Isaiah 1 verses 18. If your sin is red as scarlet, okay, that is red. And 2 Thessalonians 2 verses 3. Red simply means sin. Okay. And 2 Thessalonians 2:3 said, man of sin. Esau is a man of sin. Okay. Now, it came from the man of sin, which is the dragon again, the red dragon, the red beast. You will see all over they are red family. Simply speak of sinful people. Okay, now 1 John 3:4. What is sin? Sin simply means breaking the royal law. Who did that? It is Allah again, the red dragon, right in Genesis 3. The red dragon and the red beast. So it came from the underworld. It was red. All this speaks of who is Esau. Now, red again will also go for another dimension of red. Red simply means in the royal law, blood, it was red, which is blood. Uncleanness. Uncleanness. Someone that is filth, that is unclean. impure person. That was the fowl that wanted to devour the sacrifice Father Abraham makes on the behalf of this covenant to be consummated through who? Isaac. He wanted to come and steal it. It was the unclean bird, foul spirit, which is witchcraft, Justina. Now, Mark chapter 5, 25 to 34, the woman of issue of blood, because now she is unclean. That was why everybody rejected her, because she is unclean, because she is seeing blood, red. Leviticus 20:18 simply make it so clear, anyone with blood, you are unclean. Esau is red. Right now, what is red again according to the royal law? Now, Esau is also a leper, is a leprosy. You see, red man, white man, when they have leprosy, they are red. This is leprosy you are seeing. This is leprosy. Now, according to the royal law, what did they also let us know about? Whosoever that have leprosy, you are unclean. Therefore, you will never allow to come into the camp of Yisrael. So Esau also have leprosy. Numbers chapter 5, verses 2. Again, Esau is a pork. Now, I want to also put a picture for that. Here I am. We come back to Genesis 25 again. And the first one came out red. We see what red is already. And listen now, it didn't end over there. And the first one came out red, all over like an hairy garment. It was full of hair. That speaks of animal, unclean animal. Okay, we all know we are the sheep of Yisrael. Yahushua is the lion of the tribe of Yehuda. He is also the lamb, and the Ruach HaKodesh is the dove. We all knew that. And the Gentiles, they are dogs. According to the royal law, they are dogs. They are, pigs. We see it all over. Now, Esau itself is unclean animal. There is a clean animal, there is unclean animal, which is what? A pig is a pork. It was having hair. Animal does have hair all over. Let me put it for you, Esau. So this was how Esau looked like. Hair everywhere. Everywhere full of hair. So now Deuteronomy 14 verses 8 make it so clear. Pork is unclean unto us. Matthew 7 verses 6 also make it clear. Pork is unclean unto us. This is how Esau looked like. It was an animal. The beast, the image of the beast. Revelation says they are coming here, and this is all this IVF. Allah want to multiply demons on earth. All right, now we are back again to Genesis 25. I'm taking now from 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. Okay now. You see, he hold his feet and said, come, you can't take this covenant. That was the war. It was a serious battle. Now, what is fit according to the royal law? What is fit? Let's do it again. So let's see what is the fit. The chosen one, the elect said, no way, your feet goes nowhere. Here I am, Joshua 1 verses 3. Every place that thy soul, every place that the sole of your feet shall tread upon, that I have given unto you, as I have said unto Moshe. My brother said, no way. You cannot step your feet into this covenant. It is the rule. He hold that feet. He crippled that feet and said, you goes nowhere. Here I am again. Daniel chapter 11 verses 3. We are looking into what is the feet that Jacob hold Esau and said, you goes nowhere. I read, and a mighty king shall stand up that shall rule with great dominion and do according to his way. My brother said, no way, so you can't have that dominion. You can never have the feet to stand against me. He hold his feet. So what was the feet? Here I am, Matthew 24, verses 15. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place. Stand simply means authority, dominion, to rule. My brother said, no way, you cannot rule over me because I am stronger more than you. Your feet are crippled. Here I am, Revelation 17. We are looking into the authority that my brother Jacob hold Esau and said he can never. I will destroy it over here. Revelation 17, I read. 1. And there came one of the 7 angels which heard the 7 vows and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. So what is water? He sit. This organization, this of or whatever, sat upon many waters. Revelation now 17, the same. Yeah, verses 15 I read. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. My brother now said to Esau, you are a lie. I am stronger than you. I cannot serve you. I am a prosperity. Posterity cannot serve you. Rather, you are going to serve me because you are slave. And Quran confirmed that Allah have no son. What did Allah have? Slaves. The Islam said they are the slaves of Allah. You see, Allah first of all came in the term of who is my father Ishmael Abayewa caught him red-handed and also sneaking out through another mix. Uh-huh. So this is the first darkness. It said a great and terrible horror that fell upon Father Abraham. It was the covenant they wanted to rob. Just as this great terror fell upon the first man and the first man, they robbed the covenant. Again, Abayewa is also doing it in another way. Allah also come again want to rob it. That was the war. These are two different nations, two men of people that must be separated from each other. This girl, she's a spiritual thief. Exactly what I'm saying. That's what I found in her. All right, now Genesis 16. Like I said you should read it all about the very first thieves that wanted to rob in the family to steal this covenant away. Now I read Genesis. I want to read just the verses 12. Okay. And he will be a white donkey of a man. That is animal's kingdom. A white donkey of a man. His hand will be against every man. That is a thief, okay? But my father, Jacob, okay, the one you call Jacob, now hold his heel and say, you won't be doing that because I'm stronger than you. The name of your wife is a strong tower. You need to summon. You're gonna serve me. You're gonna be. You will serve me. You and your posterity. No man. Oh, walk over to Islam. No way. That was what Abayewa said in Hosea 5 verses 7. He said, you bring forth strange children. He said, but I'm going to devour these strange children that you brought on earth. Ishmael is a strange. Esau, we see already, is a strange. Right now, what was they? Like I said, they were coming for the covenant again. Because it was that through lineage of Jacob, the author of life is going to come down to restore the fallen kingdom of the first Adam. Now you can see that in Luke chapter 1, 26 to 35 is coming for restoration, okay? That was why Esau said, no way. He came in another means, spiritual husband. Genesis 29, verses 10 to 17, you're going to see that was the Jacob's ladder, where angel is going to be ascending and descending upon the Son of Man. That is the holy lineage going up and coming down. All right, because our forefather Abraham did his own job already. He ascended through this very ladder, and our gay Isaac himself ascended through this very ladder. Angel ascending and descending, and Yahushua is the consummation of this very ladder. Okay, now John chapter 151, Yahushua now re-echo the very ladder, because that is the Jacob ladder, where he himself is going to ascend. He came down through that ladder as he has done for the first time. He also ascended up through that same ladder. Okay, so that was what Esau wanted to steal through this mysterious art. I'm watching paternity cult. You can also watch paternity cult. It's very educating. You will see some men, and they will say, this is not my child. And the woman say, 100% it is yours. When the result will not come, and the man will truly look like, the baby will truly look like the man. But when the result will not come, you see, well, no. Then the other one was so provoked and said, then who gave me pregnancy? Who did it and how did it happen? I know some women, they are liars. But the way some is reacting is something mysterious. I bet you why use it to minister to me. Same thing did it today. 100% they will use the face of their boyfriend to have this sexual intercourse. It's real. And you will be thinking, is your boyfriend that get you pregnant? Go for the test. Then you're going to see that there is a seaman behind that used that image to do this wickedness with you. Daniel chapter 2 verses 43. He said they are going to mingle themselves with the seed of men. And this is how this holy deity mingle themselves with the seed of men to do this wickedness. And woman is still the one carrying out this evil today. First, the serpent, the bad womb. Here I am. We are back here again. Genesis 25, I read verses 30 now. And Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that some red porridge, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Edom simply means red. We see, he said, feed me with that. You know, Abayewa said, whatever I see from you, hear from you, that is what I'm going to use to judge you. You came red. No problem. Everything about you is red family, red beast, red dragon. Okay, you are red in all, and all, even The porridge, we prepare red porridge. You want to eat? Come and eat and give us your right and get out of our sight. All right? And stop that nonsense. 31. And Jacob said, sell me this day the birthright. Esau said, behold, I am at the point of death. And what profit shall this birthright to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto him. You see the red porridge? The red porridge now serve today as a sinful people, people that is eating sin. And that is their food. And sin is their food. What is sin? Breaking the royal law. It did not come in his body, it did not come in his appearance, but it also come in a food, red porridge. You're gonna sell your birthright? All right, now Abayewa revealed unto me this is the reason why he allowed serpent to plant Esau right in the holy womb, because every sin must be put in the head of the serpent. Is Azazel. Allah is also being called Azazel. All the sins of the family will be placed upon the Azazel because he's the author of sin. He will use his own hair to carry into the wilderness. Okay, he said, but in a nutshell, it's an illustration. He allows it to happen. This is how serpent, because it was the firstborn, he loses his birthright for sin. He loses his birthright for carnal desire. He despises his birthright and said, what is the meaning of that? Yeah, he's fire. He's, almost got the characteristics of Abiyawa, but he despises his birthright for sin. And go for sin and break Yahweh's rules. And so what is that? What is the meaning of that? He served me for naught. It's just an illustration for you to know how serpent fair despises his birthright, okay, as the elders for sin. Sin simply means breaking the royal law. So this was how he lost it, okay? He ate the red porridge. That is someone that eats sin like bread. Here I am, Hebrew chapter 12, verse 16. Let there be any fornicator or profound person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. No matter how Allah will cry, no mercy, because the blood is already being shed. So family, follow up in next Shabbat. We want to do the mystery of black. What is black? Just know what so no one ya o meho. Okay, you must say. Very powerful teachers and deliverance. No more bomi adi.